Welcome back to my studio, and today we're going to look at a photo accessory box from Walmart. So a few weeks ago I decided to add to my video camera collection to make these videos with a GoPro. So I got a GoPro 8 from B&H and got it right here. And this is a custom insert for a case that I made, and we'll go over that in another video in the future on making custom fit cases. But let's go ahead and look at this. So I got this, and I know what you're thinking. This is a film channel. Why am I talking about video and digital cameras? Well, I told you when I started this channel that I was going to show you everything, not just film. Showing you just film would be like taking my shirt off, but I'm the naked photographer. Sometimes I'm going to have to take my pants off too. Okay, that analogy went sideways. But the point is, I want to show you other stuff. So I got this GoPro, and I was looking for a head strap so that I could do some point of view as I use some of my film cameras for the videos. So I went on B&H's website and it said it was $20 for the head strap. That's a GoPro brand. But my internet search said that Walmart, a couple blocks from here, had the same thing, again, GoPro brand, for $15. So I went over there to go get it. And right underneath was this kit of GoPro accessories, Walmart brand, for $10. And it's got the head strap and a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to open this up and see what's in it. I haven't even opened this yet. So let's do that real quick. All right, so let's see. We got two things right here, right on top. Alright, we got a box and a bag. Okay, so this is a chest strap. Not the accessory I was particularly looking for. But let's see how it works. Alright, so I need to put the base back on here, which I took off to put in my little small rig cage. So let me grab that real quick. Okay. So this thing looks dangerous. Here, well, we got a buckle. Okay. Here's this in there. Is this supposed to slide or what? Oh, there's a buckle on that. There we go. Aha! Ta-da! Okay, so chest strap. It seems pretty well made. Hard plastic. Seems to work okay. So probably not the view that I'm going to take, because then my camera up here, this down here, probably not what we're going to do. But it's good to know that this at least does work. Alright. Speaking of chest straps, if you're wanting to help support this channel, you can go to my Teespring store. Link down in the description for t-shirts such as this. If t-shirts aren't your thing, you can get stickers or even phone cases. So all those proceeds go to helping this channel grow so we can bring you more content. All right, let's see what's in the box. Okay, lots of stuff. A few more screws, looks like long and short. Another clip base and a round base. Come back to that. I'm assuming that fits into this pretty well. Yeah, it clamps. Okay, we'll come back to that. We got here a wrench for the little star things. That's handy. All right, well, immediately, first thing that comes to the eye is this big yellow float. Now, I don't go swimming a lot here in Kentucky, so I am probably never going to end up using this, but it's there. So I guess if I'm going to take my GoPro somewhere wet, that would be a useful tool. Okay, wrist strap. Never use those. Okay, well, this is interesting. This is a right angle little clip. So normally the camera, as you can see here, is mounted this way to the clip. This would allow me to change it 90 degrees to that by clipping this on the base and then the camera here. So I guess that's sort of handy. Might have use for that later. What we got here? Double mount, I guess. Oh, this is for handlebars. Okay, so put this on a handlebar of a bike. Oh, okay, I can see where this might come in handy then to put the GoPro back on facing the same direction as the bike. That makes sense. Two of those. Long and a short. What have we got? Got a selfie stick. Oh gosh. For such a wide angle camera, that's a really long selfie stick. Alright. What else we got here? Another base. Okay, suction cup. I'm assuming this is a car mount of some kind. I know GoPro has one, it's like 30 bucks, $35, something like that. I don't think it's gonna stick to wood. Nope. Don't have anything here that's slick on my phone, but we'll go on, that's too big. That's probably a little too textured. Alright, well, we'll have to try that out another time to see if the suction cup actually works on this thing. But I guess if I want to use this camera as a dash cam of some sort, I can do that. Maybe if we actually go out on a road trip with the view camera, we'll do so. Okay, and then last thing in here, aside from a really bad foam insert, is the head strap. Okay, so that actually requires disconnecting from the base. Okay, use one of these. Let's use the short one. Okay, there we go. And that's not going to fit my head as it currently sits. My head's way too big for that. Let's move that out a little bit. Oh good, I can center that up better. Let's make that a little longer. Nope, a little longer. Okay. Waha! Look at that. Good thing I did my hair for this video, huh? Look at my monitor so I can see where I've got this. There we go. That's a good look. So, got my head strap. It actually fits pretty good. I have to adjust it a little bit more. But when we're ready to go use the old Kodak cameras that I'm working on fixing up on my spare time, I think this would be a good way to go out and shoot and get some good footage from that, since I have to do all this by myself. So, let's fix that up a little bit. All right, not a bad haul for $10. Is it GoPro quality? Actually, I don't know. I've not bought any GoPro accessories, but it's surprisingly good, being Walmart brand, for $10 for all of it, considering if we bought this by itself, let's say B&H price at $20, this at $35, we're already at $55, plus a handlebar, clamp, the chest strap, all that stuff being quite a bit more. So we're looking at least $100, maybe more, of accessories that can be had at Walmart for 10 bucks. So if you've got yourself a little GoPro for just some family fun, or maybe you're also making videos of your photography, this would not be a bad haul just to get some accessories to use out there. Now, time will tell if they last, and when we go out and actually use this for some of these videos, if they don't, I'll report back. That'll give us a good idea of whether this is $10 wasted or a fantastic deal. So that's going to be it for this week. Just wanted to show you the kind of stuff that I got in preparation for future videos. Thought you might enjoy seeing it. We will, as I said, go over making some custom inserts on cases and what cases I used in order to save some money, because you know me, I'm not going to go out and pay full price for some of these really expensive things that don't have to be. So we'll cover that another time, and then once I finish fixing up these cameras, we're going to go out and use them, and we're going to go out and we're going to video it. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.